Hello, another Gooby vid. This one is really overdue actually. I did set it up last year, but you see, I had this thing called anxiety where I did try filming it, but it ended up just coming out like a waffled mess. So I've since had a bit more experience with doing videos, so I thought now I'd give this another chance. So these are some Q&A questions that I was asked last year, and I am going to answer them now so that hopefully I can do another Q&A video in a month or two with completely different questions. So, alright. So let's see what we've got. I don't need to read up people's names because you can see them up there. Okay, Al asks me, well, I'm going to read them anyway. What is it like creating your thoughts? What's it like seeing your character come to life? If you're talking about Gooby, it's really cool seeing her in Planet Dolan and various other, media, people drawing her. I'm not a big fan of the fetish stuff, but that's just me being honest. You like what you like, it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's fun seeing how other people draw her. That was awkward. I'm using this mouse here to try to scroll through the questions. I got something on my tongue as well. I have an ulcer. So if you hear me going ouch, that's what it's about. A spaceman asks, would you join the movement to Mars? If Dolan was going, yes. If otherwise, probably not. Do I have a favourite show that no one has really heard of? Kind of. There is this anime that Dolan and I watched on one of our various holidays away called Dragon Crisis. And apparently, not many people know about it. So, yeah. Robert asks me, what was your first drawing? Knowing me, it was probably a picture of Ariel or a Dalmatian. It would have been something Disney related. Who would win a fight to the death, Hellbent or Nixium? That's a tricky one. I suppose it depends on if it's a fair fight or not. I think they'd both be pretty evenly matched, to be honest. Domino's or Pizza Hut? It has to be Pizza Hut. That's from Jimmy Man there. And the question before was from Dio. Mega Mitch asks, Croc, great video game or the greatest video game? A great video game, not the greatest video game. For me, that's Sly Cooper, but don't tell anyone. Alright, Gruesome Muse, I'm pretty sure they've since changed the name, asks, who or what inspires you to draw? It's just freedom for me. Drawing it's always been my escape or just my go-to. It's, there's no rules. You can do what you want. I suppose great inspirations, though, are Disney. And it's only really Disney. I mean, there are many other artists, but it would take too long to name them all. So sorry about the yawning. I'll try not to yawn too much next time. Maury asks, what's your favourite refreshing beverage? I'm gonna sound like a bad girl and say I love Coke. I shouldn't, but I like Coca-Cola. I also like iced coffee, if it's done right. Alright, do I have a crush on anyone? Well, let's see. I'm married to Danger Dolan, so I suppose that counts as a crush, but if you're talking about otherwise, well, I suppose there are some people I find kind of cute, but no one's as attractive to me as Dolan. Dolan is like it for me. That's true. What is my favourite thing to draw? It varies from time to time, but I think one of my favourite things at the moment is Gooby. She's just fun. Alright, what inspired my character / mascot design? I was just being random with Snoopy at work one day, and we just came up with this idea for a sort of mermaid character because Dolan didn't want another human character and he didn't want any more anthros. So I was like, okay, so we're going to try to find a mix of something here. And I don't know, we just came up with Gooby. I still have the original drawing somewhere, and if I find it, I'll show you guys. Who is your favourite anime / cartoon character? It varies so often, but one of my favourites at the moment would have to be Breath of the Wild Zelda. I think she's gorgeous. I've also recently, my answer would have been different last year, but my answer now would probably be Kirika. She's a character from Shining Resonance. I just think she's gorgeous. There's also Elsa, Elsa from Frozen. I just like cartoon characters that can sort of, they can fend for themselves, but at the same time, they're not afraid to let other people help them. Just not really any of those damsel in distress type characters that kind of get annoying. Would you and Dolan want to meet some of the PD crew if you guys could all work together in an actual building? That's the dream. That's the goal. Eventually, hopefully, that is what we'll do. So the plan is, yes, if we can do it, that would be great. Do you stream on YouTube or Twitch? YouTube. I've never used Twitch for streaming. Do you have the marriage video so all the subscribers can see? No, but there is a video of me walking down the aisle to the bride song, and you can see the moment when me and Dolan see each other for the first time, because we did the traditional thing and we didn't see each other. I think the last time we saw each other was the afternoon of the day before, and then after that we just I believe we texted, but I don't think we actually. No, we didn't see each other, but we did talk. We didn't cut off contact completely. That would have been too hard. Would you get and play the next Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon when it comes out? Dolan has it. I'm kind of in two minds about playing games. I mean, I love Pokemon Go. That's like one of my favorites at the moment. But when it comes to playing actual games, I don't know. Maybe. All right. Nakamura Yuka, if I said that right. Do I speak any other languages? I speak a tiny little bit of Japanese, but not enough to be fluent. I can say simple things like konnichiwa orそうですか.いいです. つまらなかった. Wasn't boring. And one of my favorites is wakarimasen. That's pretty much how I did my Japanese year 12 oral report or speaking exam. Words. Yeah. What's my favorite video game? Oh, dude, it has to be Sly Cooper. Although Breath of the Wild is very close. David the Cashew, can you give me any tips on how to deal with depression? Find something that makes you happy and just try not to think of the negatives. I know it's tricky. Depression is not an easy thing to deal with. I've had depression diagnosed for at least 8 to 9 years now, and for me, having a partner helps, but I know it's not the same for everyone. Just find something you like, exercise, play games, just have fun, just enjoy yourself. Try to find a way to enjoy yourself. It's probably the best advice that I can give without turning into a psychologist. What's your favourite Pokemon? Mine is Mega Charizard. Ooh, that would have to be Eevee. I'm an Eevee girl. Eevee. If you can see it properly. Yeah. I've also got this. The Evolutions. I'm pretty sure I showed that in an unboxing video, but yep, Eevee's my favourite. Gooby, do you play any instruments? No, I sing a little bit, but I don't play any instruments. Who is your favourite YouTuber? Am I allowed to say Planet Dolan without sounding like a cop-out? I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers, which is really bad. I'm trying to watch more people. I suppose when it comes to other artists, I think Draw with Jazza has got a really good thing going on. But apart from that, I really don't watch that many people. I should. I will. What work do you do at Planet Dolan? I'm supposed to be one of the Dolan True Story artists, and I've had my True Stories for over a year now. I have done a couple of posters for PD, and I don't know if I said this in a video yet, but you know the Dolan Kart game? I am the reason that Enrique is in the game. Me. I drew the sprite. I didn't finish the sprite, but I drew the sprite for Enrique, so I did that. And I suppose I also for a while was getting the questions for the Super Planet Dolan, so I was the one that would find the whole why is the sky blue questions and try to avoid the repeats if possible. Is there a story behind your character's inability to talk? I'll be honest here, there is a story behind the character's inability to talk. There's two reasons. One, because Dolan finds me as an expressive person, like with my, how I am in real life, because I actually react with a few noises like, or, you know, sort of things. And the other reason is I voiced a couple of scripts like quite a few years ago, and the feedback wasn't that great, and it hurt Dolan more than it hurt me. So that's why he didn't want me to voice anything else. So he's like, your character's mute. You can still be in it, but you'll just be mute. It's his choice. I would happily give voicing another go if you wanted me to, but it's his choice. I'm still doing my own YouTube thing, so, in the end, it doesn't really matter. Okay, what is my favourite episode of Planet Dolan? Oh, wait, what's my favourite episode? One of my favourites is actually that Moo Clark and Nixium one, and I also really liked the one of me, Doopy, and Snoopy. And yes, those were actually my my noises reacting to Snoopy at the time. She was talking and I was next to her reacting, so that was legit. Okay, Brooke asks me, alrighty, if you could wish to be better at any part of art, shading, line art, any styles, etc., what would it be? To be honest, I would love to be able to do traditional stuff, pencil, paint, just any of those. I kind of stick to digital because it's what I know, and trying traditional kind of scares me. I mean, I love sketching, but doing anything beyond a sketch traditionally kind of scares me. But no, it would definitely be traditional art. So all those people that use pencils, textures, Sharpies and all that, big congrats to you. You guys are fantastic. If you were the president, what would you do? Like, would you make anything legal, illegal, etc.? Honestly, I just want everyone to get along. Just, be as equal as possible with everyone. But I'm not an American, I'm not an American citizen, so I can't do anything like that. Alright, what inspired me to start making your channel, and do you think Dolan is a good mate? Well, one, Dolan is definitely a good mate. I wouldn't have married him if I didn't, think extremely highly of him. He is one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and every day is just a gift with him. What inspired me to make my channel? All I really wanted was to talk in the Planet Dolan members' streams. Before I was streaming, I used to watch like Hellbent. I think Dolan did it on YouTube as well for a little while. Pringle, Told Princess, a few of those. Just doing it on YouTube. I created the account simply so that I could interact in chat. I had no intention of making a channel, and it's just sort of happened from there. Now I want to do more videos and I want to stream more and, just have fun with it. What got me into drawing and animation? I suppose just that it's always been my go-to. Like, if I've been having a bad day or if I feel crap, I just pick up a pencil and paper and I can, my mind just travels and I'm fine. I feel a lot better. I suppose it's just the facial expressions and just the interactions. I've just always liked art. I don't want to animate though because I'm happy with just drawing a picture as is. If someone else wants to animate though, good for them. And I'm not telling you not to animate, I'm just saying I'm not interested myself. So, yeah, that's me. Do you prefer digital or traditional, and what do you find easier? I kind of answered this before, but I'll talk a little bit more about it. I prefer digital because it's a lot more forgiving when it comes to mistakes. Kind of like you have your layers and you can just delete them. Traditional, once the mistake is there, it's there. So my answer has to be digital. But everyone's different, so, whatever. Have you ever played 7 Minutes in Heaven? I'm guessing that's some kind of kissing thing, so no. What is your opinion on Pizza Hawaii? Me? I love pineapple on pizza. In fact, sometimes when we get Hawaiian pizza, or any pizza, we'll actually ask for it with pineapple as well. So I'm probably going to make a lot of pineapple haters upset with me, and I'm sorry, but it's just my opinion. What are your favourite things to do besides drawing? Hanging with Dolan, seeing my family. Pokemon Go is a pretty big one as well. I also love, and I mentioned this earlier, I love singing. Just just singing randomly to myself out loud, whatever. It's all good. And well, I managed to get through all that. Let's see how big that was. That was, come on, you can do it. That was that much. So I finally gotten through my September 18, 2000, and I think it was 17 questionnaire. So now, if there are more questions that people want to ask me, I don't feel guilty about it anymore. I got through this. This was my hurdle for the longest time. And it took me 15 minutes. That's not actually too bad. I thought it'd be longer than that, but nothing wrong with that. I suppose I probably answered a bit quickly on some and didn't elaborate on others, but oh well, those are the best answers that I can give right now. I will be doing another Q&A sometime soon, and people who, not that I'm trying to, plug myself here or anything like that, but people who are Patreons will have priority when it comes to Q&A in the future. I might stream this week, but it's kind of difficult with our sleep patterns. Other than that, any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm just glad that I finally got this out of the way. I don't know if you've learnt anything or if you already knew all this stuff, if you've been watching my streams. But yeah, so this is me, this is Q&A, and I am done. Until next time. I might try to do a couple of other videos this week. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just see what happens. Alright, thanks for watching.